Hi, welcome to the Imperfect and Overlooked podcast, where we discuss stories and experiences of the people like me who feel unheard and undervalued. I'm your host, Tammy Fierce. Hello, hello. Wait, hello? Hi. Hello. Can you hear me? Must be something wrong with my headphone, but can you hear me? Psych! I just want to test if you pay attention to me, but you passed. Anyways, thank you for coming back to my second episode of Ding Ding Ding, Imperfect and Overlooked podcast. Yo, you don't know how excited I am right now, and I'm super happy that you love me enough to come back to my second episode. I know, the first one might be a little short. I promise I will make it up to you because it includes story and discussion, so I cannot make it short. So, what do you think of my first episode? Do you like it? Aw, thank you. So I hope you know a little bit about me by now from the first episode. So tell me one thing. Every time you think of Vietnamese people, you know, okay, this is what they do or this is what they eat. You can give me some name of like food or the job that we do, the popular. I'll wait. I'll give you 2 seconds. Go. Okay, time's up. So, dealing with food, the popular food that many people would know is pho. You can translate it as the beef noodle soup. Oh my god, it's delicious. I just made some for my husband and he loves it. Anyhow, I don't want to make you feel hungry by me just talking about food. But let's change the subject right now because I'm getting hungry here. Let's talking about job. Lots of you know we are known as a nail technician and nail shop owner, etc. It is so funny that as soon as you see a Vietnamese, immediately that you would want to ask them, "Hey, do you do nails? Where do you work at?" Some people they might say, I don't do nails. My parent does, but I don't." We moved to America, let's see, for 16 years. That's how long my parent was doing nails since we moved here. My parent used to own multiple nail shops, and the cool thing with my mom is she have passion to do nails. Some people might do it for income, some people might do it just because they want to help our family like myself, but my mom, she loves doing nails. Let me backtrack. When we lived in Vietnam, and my mom would just do nails for every woman in the neighborhood. She just carry her little basket with bunch of nail polish and nail design and stuff and just do it for them for free. And I asked my mom and she said, I don't think I would ever get tired of doing nails because I love doing nails. That's my passion. My dad is different. My dad, he loved business. So of course, with them working together would be a good duo. You might know a lot of Asian or Vietnamese doing business within family. So when I was 15, my mom and my dad would go ahead and train me to do nails. I started do a baby to young girl to pedicures, manicures, and then over time then I learned how to do acrylic. But I did not start off do perfect nails or pretty nails. I just started off massaging people's feet. Talking about feet, sometimes I just don't understand why people feel shame or people feel embarrassed of their job. As some parents that I heard that I'm working with just say, I will work really hard so my kids don't have to do nails like me. And sometimes people ask directly to me, and say, why are you doing nails after you went to college? Or why did you choose the degree that you went to college for? You don't have a job for that now. And in my head, I don't get discouraged. I was sad. I had a degree in multimedia, which means I can do photography, I can do film, videography, a little bit. I can do graphics. They have jobs out there for me. But this type of degree, you can be a freelancer and you can make way more money than work for anybody else. So that's the reason why I don't really want to just take a job. Instead, I can help my parents run a family business. So I'm not just the nail tech in the shop. I answering phone. I take care of the payments. I basically manage the whole shop or wherever I work for. I used to work for my mom's friend and I do the same thing. I just independent thinker and I am basically take responsibility for myself. Even though you hire me for whatever the lower job, I would just take initiative and take care of all the things that I see in front of me. I know those stuff have to be taken care of. So I don't mind, people might thinking you don't get paid for that. Why would you do it? I don't care. Stuff has to get done. Somebody has to do it, right? So every time I would talking to people and they ask me the same question, and it's just sad. I told them it's not that I have to. I wanted to. There's other job out there I can apply. I helped behind the scene with my husband. When my husband was starting his music career, I shot all his music video. I was helping him with a small of the graphics because he also have the same degree as mine, so he doesn't need my help as much in that area. But the stuff that he needed my help, I can fulfill it. A lot of people, of course, older generation, unless you clock it in from 9 to 5, unless you sit on the computer, unless you get the W-2 or the paycheck, then you be successful. Unless you sit in the lawyer office or in a hospital holding needles or basically being a doctor, then you be successful. Now, don't get me wrong. The people who passion to do those, I applaud. But for me, that is not my passion. So even though, yes, I will listen, I can go to the law school or I can go for medical school to make them happy. Would that make me happy? Or am I flung in class? I might pay so much money and be in debt for student loan and I don't even have a degree after that. And then what? I would go back to square one of doing nails to help my family. If I don't help, my parents would have to hire somebody else and pay them the same thing. But would they care enough for their shop like I do? Right? And another sad thing is, why are certain people looked down on the nail tech? But with the hairstylist, it's a different conversation. I'm not showing any hate or the job or position or anything. What I'm saying is, it's just a little sad. Especially, you can go to a different shop that don't own by Asian people, don't own by any different race. Their price could be triple and people don't mind paying them. But if you go to our shop, now I apologize ahead if you have a bad experience in a certain shop that you've been through. I apologize for that, but my intentional is I'm not speaking in terms of those people. I'm speaking for the people who have good experience and the people who truly care for their shop, like my mom, myself, my mom's friend, and a couple friends that I have that we truly care and love our customers. Anyways, where the people just say, oh, you're doing feet, so I have a reason to talk to you a certain way that I talk to. I see so many clips that the people were so mean to the people who couldn't speak English while they doing their feet. Now, I get it. You in America, you have to speak English to get a job. You have to such and such, blah, blah, blah. That is the reason why they try their best to give you the better experience while they doing their job. They might lack of certain stuff that you don't like, but they can make it up to the stuff that they can do. If you're not happy, you can request to another person that might help making you happy. You don't have to basically being mean to them. That just breaks my heart. Go back to the opposite way. A lot of people take this job for granted. They just, hustle the customer money and not care for the service that they provide for the customer. That's why that flip-flop story makes us looking really bad in our industry. And because of those nail techs, a lot of customers stop trusting the real nail tech who truly care for their nails. I once has a problem of a customer. She always comes to me and get her nails done. But one time I think I was taking a day off and she has to went to someone else and her nails start having fungus. So I was recommending her to take it off and just do a regular manicure so her nail can heal and go back to normal. She take that offensive because I don't know what the other nail tech was telling her, because from her nails that I've seen, she probably paid a quiet amount last time. So after that, I don't see her no more. And sometimes it was just bad that people truly care for the money over the service or the customer nails. And I'd rather get paid less than see my customer nails have fungus or the nails start bruising or falling off. That's not my ideal to do nails. Don't get me wrong, I'm not just sitting here and try to be Miss Perfect of doing nails, but see my mom doing nails for that many years and serving customer from her heart. I cannot help it. What else do I learn? I did not learn from anybody else but my mom. She knows customer by name without even look at them, just by their voice. So I just learn from the best and that's all I know. Anyhow, what I'm trying to say is because of our job, quote unquote, doing feet or being a minor to America, we have so many disrespect overall, not to certain people. Imagine if you seen last year so many people attacking Asian to an old man, an old lady, and they did nothing. Why is that? They have no reason to. Now, if they were doing something to you, you are okay to defend yourself. But if we don't do anything, please show us some respect. Actually, from the industry of whether hair, nails, or feet, you guys need to get them done all the time. Am I right? Your hair won't stop growing. Your toenails or your fingernails won't stop growing. Them dead skin are going to build up. You might want to get the stuff from Amazon and scrape it off and think you get it done. But you can go to the shop and we give you a full package for a good price, include massaging. Who don't like massaging their feet? Come on. So as I mentioned before, if you don't like it, go to somebody else. Go to a different shop, asking around for a recommendation. Just don't be disrespectful. So what do you think after you hearing me sharing my story? Do you agree? Do you disagree? Or what could have done better? Anyways, I would love to share my story more, but would be better if I get to share your story. So email imperfect and overlooked at gmail.com your stories so I can share with other people, so we can discuss together. We are here for each other. That's why this podcast is Exit. Okay, I think you might gonna like the episode 3 because we will talk about stay-at-home mom or full-time mom or working mom. We are going to talk about Mom. So, thank you guys for coming in, hang out with me again on the second week of my podcast. Please note, everything you hear from this podcast, it comes from my own understanding and my own experience. If you disagree with certain thing I said or my own stories, please email imperfect and overlooked at gmail.com. I would love to be educated and listen to other perspectives than just mine. I'll be sitting right here waiting for you to hang out with me again next week. Tạm biệt và hẹn gặp lại lần sau. Peace!